In this tutorial, we'll focus on the movement and modulation capabilities of the orb objects within SpinTracer. You'll learn how to craft organic, mesmerizing patches using multiple sound objects. First, we'll listen to the sound we're using for this tutorial, an organ sound with a breathy effect. Now, let's activate SpinTracer. We'll begin by adjusting the two sound orbs, spreading them apart by increasing their orbiting radius. Next, we'll move to the motion section. Here, we can introduce a spinning motion for each orb, enabling them to rotate along their individual orbit radius. Let's introduce a slight offset to the orbits, causing them to spread out from the tracer's position. Besides the orbs spinning along their individual orbits, the orbits themselves can also rotate around the central tracer, introducing an additional, intriguing layer of motion. Now, let's move the target while the tracer, along with its orbiting orb objects, follows closely behind. Let us activate all 8 available sound orb objects. Currently, SpinTracer accepts either a mono or stereo input channel. To configure how the channels are fed to the individual orb objects, simply open the Input Configuration menu from the Panning section. Here, you will see the input channel settings for each of the 8 orb objects. You have the options to invert the input channel's phase, adjust its gain, or determine whether the left, right, or a mixed-down version of the stereo input should be fed to each of the orb objects. In the Spread section, we can fine-tune the phase position of each orb object relative to the others, setting off their rotational motions to create complex organic motion patterns. The Angle parameter enables you to adjust the angle spread of all orbits, allowing it to be folded down from a full 360 degrees to 0 degrees. Thank you for watching the tutorial. To discover more about SpinTracer's functionality and how it can transform your audio projects, stay tuned for our next tutorial.